Welcome in to Wildcat Sports Talk. My name is Adam, and Tim will be joining us shortly. He is on the road getting to us so we can get him on the show. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. So tonight, no guests. No. In fact, this show is about you tonight. We're going to be taking your calls for the show tonight. So, 859-428-8419 is the Cannabis Phrog Hotline. Cannabis Phrog, where you can get 15% off and a free gift if you use coupon code CATS. Cannabis Phrog, spelled with a PHROG.com. So get on over there and check it out, and all that good stuff. The best CBD oil around. We are broadcasting live on 4 different platforms tonight. 5 actually. Periscope, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. So we are all over the place tonight. So I want to thank you guys that are tuning in from all of those different platforms tonight. We really do appreciate it. But yeah, give me a call. Talk to me. We can talk about anything. We can talk about The Last Dance. We can talk about whatever you want to talk about tonight. It is up to you. 859-428-8419. We can talk about the cheerleading scandal that happened. Big breaking news this morning about all the cheerleading coaches getting fired. You know, that's a touchy subject. I mean, what are your thoughts on that tonight? And how do you feel about it? Again, 859-428-8419 is the number to call if you'd like to get in on the show tonight and do that. But a couple of things. I'll start with The Last Dance. For me, personally, so The Last Dance ended beautifully. It could not have gone better. And honestly, guys, it's one of those things. It's like you either are a huge LeBron fan now, or you're not, or a Michael Jordan fan, or you're a huge LeBron fan, right? I don't know why I said it that way. But yeah, so you're and if you are a huge LeBron fan, then you probably put on the blinders last night, which is fine because you've done that for the last 5 weeks. It's fine, whatever. But understand that Michael Jordan is the greatest of all time. What he did for the NBA cannot be replicated, and the NBA is what it is today in part because of Michael Jordan, one man. You can believe what you want, but that's fine. But yeah, there it is. So, if that is something you'd like to debate with me, fine, let's do it. 859-428-8419 is the Cannabis Phrog Hotline and number to call. Thank you guys for tuning in on Periscope. I see a couple of you there. We've got a couple over there on YouTube as well and Twitch. So again, thank you guys for tuning in tonight and get it out there. Share the video. Yeah, I know, Kendrick. You got my words all tongue-tied, but come on, man. You could call in tonight too if you want, man. But I'll just tell you how many times you're wrong. So, oh, he's agreeing with me. Well, let's see. That's even better. That's even better. But again, Kendrick, I need an argument tonight. So if you want to make an argument, let's do it. I would rather do that. That's more fun. It's better for the show. So, but yeah, thank you, Kendrick, for the love, brother. Appreciate it. 859-428-8419 is the number to call. If you'd like to get in on the show tonight, we would love to have you on the show. So just get it out there. And hey, also, here's the other thing too. Anyone that subscribes to our YouTube channel, so just go look up Wildcat Sports Talk. We're on YouTube. Everyone that subscribes between now and Friday will automatically be entered to win a $20 e-gift card to Cannabis Phrog. All right? I'm telling you, folks, if you haven't checked out the website, you need to. CBD oil is becoming the thing now, and a lot of people are being a little more receptive to it. So, again, check it out. It's awesome, all right? It's literally the best CBD, and it's homegrown right here in Kentucky, all right? So, look, you're supporting a Kentucky product. You're supporting a local business, and right now where the economy is the way it is, we can't do anything but support local businesses. So get out there and do that for us, all right? You can do it. Again, Cannabis Phrog, at Cannabis Phrog, PHROG.com. Awesome. So Tim will be with me shortly. I'm hoping that he can get logged on here soon. But Bobby Ellison writes, Adam, I know this isn't Kentucky related, so I respect if you don't want to answer, but I will. But based on where the NBA was, if they continue this season, who do you think will win? LA, man. I mean, look, you put everything aside for what it is. I am a huge Michael Jordan fan, but I do give credit where credit is due. And LeBron, AD, that team, they have the best weapons to go the distance. All right? So I do believe that. I think that if they remained healthy and they continue, I think they've got the best shot to win it. I do. I mean, I just do. I don't see any other way. So, yeah. So there you go. I mean, they're a loaded team. I mean, with Anthony Davis, LeBron James. I mean, you've got a couple of other players on that team that are just, it's a team that has the makings to do it, and I think they very well could. So, again, we would love to have you on our show. So don't be shy. Give us a call. The number to call is 859-428-8419. We will take your call. I will answer anything you want to talk about tonight. We could talk about the cheerleading scandal. We can talk about the NBA. We can talk about anything UK-related you want to talk about. And even if you want to talk about something not UK-related, we'll talk about Louisville and how the NCAA handed down, their notice of allegations. And it's funny because, like, that's not really been big news. And I've been told that, like, that could potentially be a thing that happens here soon that a couple of other teams are going to be thrown into that mix. But again, this coronavirus thing has been such it's been such a news grabber. Like, everyone out there is just like, it's crazy because you get these things that are big news. Like, the other big piece of news is the fact that, like, our government just basically was like, hey, by the way, there are UFOs and they're real. And nobody talks about it. It's crazy. It's crazy. The Clippers, yeah. Well, the thing is, for me, I look at star power. I mean, I just do. And LeBron is due. Things happen, like statistics, are a real thing. And LeBron is due for another one. I mean, you lose so many, you're eventually going to win one every once in a while, right? So, like, he's due for another one. I'd love to see my boy AD get one. So, I just, and plus, guys, to be perfectly honest with you, I use them on 2K. So, like, whatever, sue me, okay? Michael Jordan's not there, so I'm using them. It's fine. And they made LeBron really good on 2K. So, it is what it is. Leave me alone. The Bucks. I don't know, Tim. I don't know. We can argue about that if you'd like. UK recruiting any more big men this season, Paul says. I don't know, man. I know that the guy from Evansville, who shall not be named because I'm not going to name him, has gone to Memphis. So I guess Penny either this or, I don't know, promised him the world. And, UK is not for everyone, and Calipari says that till he's blue in the face, but it's true, man. Like, you can either come here or you can't. I mean, like, what do you want us to do, cry about it? I mean, dude, you had an opportunity to be a big part. And, here's the thing. Let's say Olivier Sarr does not get eligible. I mean, then you're the next man up automatically, period. But you decided not to do that. It's fine. We're good. Tim's going to get on there. He's, he's riding, getting here. I don't know. Maybe funny thing is, he could just log in from his phone. If he can get in on his, I think he could just log in from his phone. Like, we could just talk on the phone, man. Like, you could do that. Just video chat me, man, like everyone else in the world does. So, yeah. So give me a call tonight, 859-428-8419. Be glad to take your call tonight. Anything you want to talk about, we can talk. I'm all about it. So let's do it. All right? Let's do it. Get in here. Get your calls in. Let's talk. The cheerleading thing. So, again, it is a touchy subject. But apparently some hazing, some other things went on down at Lake Cumberland, and it led to all of these coaches getting fired. And, here's the interesting part. Like, they notoriously the best in the nation, like back-to-back titles. And so now you wonder, are they going to get the best of the best again? Are they going to do that, or are they just going to, in a time like right now, save the money? Because you're going to have to make some, you're going to have to pay somebody to come in there and keep it where it's at. So there's the thought, what happens now? So who knows, man? All I can tell you is that you never know, right? So it's just a crazy situation. But when it's funny this morning when the UK news came out, my first thought, because I had heard about all these notice of these NCAA notices coming out soon, I thought, oh no, this is UK news, and oh no, I had heard that the NCAA was doing some stuff. So yeah, I panicked there for a little bit, like the Ashton Higgins money thing or something, Yeah, Tim, dude, I'm a big Major League Baseball proponent, and I don't get it, man. It's so frustrating that the Players Association, and I get it, it's important and it's imperative to America and whatever, but they're allowing money to be the factor, whoever side it is, whether the people not paying it or the people asking for it, one way or the other. Money, not the coronavirus, is going to be a factor that we don't get to see Major League Baseball. And that, to me, is just, man, it's ridiculous. It shouldn't happen that way. Like, the love of the sport. You got to think back years ago in Major League Baseball, and really not too far ago, players played for dirt cheap. It was ridiculous in comparison to today's standards. And, they played because of the love of the game. It is what, that's literally it. So, I don't know, man. It's, I don't think it's going to happen either, man, Tim. I just don't. Yeah, good comment there. The Last Dance last night, listen, I'm going to tell you, all right, I gotta touch on this for just a second. Like, at the end, okay, spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't seen it, all right? So, 3, 2, 1, tune away, blah, 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 boom. Okay, so, The Last Dance last night, at the end, when Michael Jordan is talking about how he wished that they had gone for another season, all right? Which, by the way, the whole, video with the owner and all of that saying that, Phil Jackson, this and that, that's a load, all right? If they wanted him, they could have got him all back, and Michael Jordan, pretty much solidified that, but he said that he wished they had got an opportunity for another one. And, thinking back on that, it's I was really emotional about it because it's like, what if, man? What if they had played in 99? What would have happened? Do you think they would have won 4 in a row? Who knows? I think it's possible. I think Michael Jordan wanted it. Who knows? And, a lot of people last night, including myself, was like, well, they really didn't touch on the Wizards. Well, of course, because it was, it was about The Last Dance, right? But, if you look back on when he went and re-upped with the Wizards, here is a fun fact for you, all right? Do you know, and most people don't know this, he came back, 1, because he loves the game, but 2, the intention for him to come back was right after September 11th, and he was donating his salary to the victims of September 11th. Dude, they never even touched on that last night. And that is an awesome, awesome thing for Michael Jordan to do. And he loved the game. And here's the thing. He was injured a lot in that first season, right? But for the first 22 games that he played, he averaged something like 27 points. At 38 years old, come on, get out of here. Listen, I'm telling you, man, in his prime, in today's game, he would average 40+. You can't convince me otherwise, period. Paul says, will the Cats do better in the football this fall than last year? My thoughts? Yeah, well, of course. It depends. If we get a season, sure. I think they have all the makings to make some headway in the SEC East. I mean, will they win the East? I don't know, but I think they're definitely one of the teams that are, in it. Man, it's possible, right? So, who knows, man? Like, I think it's a very valid, a valid thing to say, though, that Kentucky could very well be one of those teams, and the fact that most national media is not even talking like that is crazy to me. I mean, when are you going to get respect? I get no respect. When are you going to get it? I don't know what you want. What more do you want from Kentucky? I mean, winning 18 games in the last 2 years. I mean, really, for a team like Kentucky to do that, come on, give us some respect. Let us be one of those teams that could possibly do it. And you know what? Fine. Keep doubting us and keep underdogging us because you know what? We'll just prove you wrong, right? So, yeah, good question there, Paul. Hey, folks, if you want to call on the show tonight, listen, I'm begging you. Come on, call. 859-428-8419. I don't bite. It'll be fun. We'll talk. We'll do whatever we'll talk about whatever you want to talk about. It's fine. I mean, if you want to talk about, like, hair extensions, I don't know anything about them, but we'll talk about them. All right? So, and it's the Cannabis Phrog Hotline, 859-428-8419. Cannabis Phrog gives you 15% off if you use the coupon code CATS, and a free gift, by the way. So, head on over to CannabisPhrog.com, spelled with a PHROG. It's all one word there, too, by the way. CannabisPhrog.com. Order. Get your stuff. They're a great sponsor of Wildcat Sports Talk. Don't forget at 7 o'clock tonight. 7 o'clock tonight, folks, which is just, like 45 minutes away. We have Ramon Harris coming on the show, obviously to do the Harris way, right? And when he does that, he's bringing on Shane Boyd. So let's get this call right here. Hey, what's up? You're on Wildcat Sports Talk. Who's this?
Spencer.
Hey, Spencer. How you doing, man?
Good. Just thought I'd call the show.
Hey, man. Appreciate it. What do you got for me tonight?
Talk a little basketball.
All right, man. What's on your mind? What's your thoughts?
Hopefully, Star will get eligible, and I think if he gets eligible, we can cut down the Nets in Indy.
I think you're very right about that. I mean, the only thing that I don't worry too much about his eligibility on paper. When you look at all of the facts of the case on paper, I feel like he should be eligible, right? But the fact that he's transferring to the University of Kentucky, I swear to you, will make a difference.
Right. I think so too.
I mean, people don't believe that, but it's true. It is. Because if he were going anywhere else, this wouldn't even be a thought. They would have been like, all right, cool. Have at it, buddy. Enjoy your season.
Yeah.
But, because he's going to the University of Kentucky, we all worry. And it's natural. I mean, why wouldn't we? But yeah, I think you're right. I mean, you've got all the elements next year if you have him to make a deep run because you need a guy in the middle. And you know what? We've not had an experienced guy in the middle in a long time. I mean, really.
Yeah, it's been a while.
We've got, you could argue Nate Sestina and, but, I mean, a guy like him, nah. We've not had somebody like that with that kind of athleticism, with experience in a really long time. So, and plus,
yeah,
a lot of people compare him to other players, and I think, hey, who knows?
Yeah, I'm excited. So hopefully, the guys get back on campus, get those summer workouts in, and get ready to play Kansas first game up in Chicago. That
would be awesome, man. That would be awesome. Well, man, thank you for the call tonight.
Yep, no problem.
All right. 859-428-8419 is the number to call if you want to get in on the show. We'll get you right on in, and just like that. It's very simple. We can talk about whatever you want to talk about tonight, so let's do it on the Cannabis Phrog Hotline. My son there in the background. You see him? Say hi, Eli.
Hi.
Hi. Yeah. You want to talk to him?
Hey.
Say, I love Wildcat Sports Talk.
Hello, Wildcat Sports Talk.
You got to love the kids. So, anyway, get in on the show tonight. 859-428-8419. We're all working from home right now. That's the nature of this. So, you're going to get all kinds of crazy things going on. So, including a 5-year-old that wants to join the show. So, he's getting his Wildcat Sports Talk debut right here on May the 18th of 2020. So when you go back in the record books and hear this is where he started his radio career, folks. So, speaking of radio, if you know of any radio stations in your area that could benefit from having said show on the airwaves, let us know. All right? Holler at us or holler at them. Tell them you want Wildcat Sports Talk on your airwaves, and we would be glad to get them there. You know, Tim, I'm very disappointed in Tim. All right? Look, I have had to go for 20 minutes on this show, and he told me like 10. So, yeah, I've rocked it. Double time. I want you all to message him later, all right? Message Tim and tell him, hey, listen, I want you to message him and say, I need you to pay Adam double time tonight. All right? He deserves it. So, let's go ahead and take a quick commercial break. And when we do that, wait, this is a lot harder when I don't have someone else talking. I mean, it just is. I got so many things going on over here, and now, normally I can just, boy, I'll tell you what, it's hard out here. It's just not easy. It's not easy at all. It ain't easy being me. Let's take a break.
Have you been in an accident, need legal help? Contact Gambrell & Wilder Attorneys at Law. They remind you to drive safe and arrive alive. They're located at 115 Virginia Avenue in Pineville, Kentucky. Just give them a call, 606-337-5015. Truck or car, wreck injuries, work injuries, they've got you covered. 606-337-5015. You can find them online at GambrellWilderLaw.com.
It's Cannabis Phrog, your one-stop shop in everything CBD, from creams to skincare, hair care products, dog treats, and their CBD oil is absolutely the best around. It's made fresh in small batches from freshly CO2 extracted hemp grown right here in Kentucky. Check them out online at CannabisPhrog.com. That's spelled with a PH, CannabisPhrog.com. Use promo code CATS for an extra 15% off and a free gift. That's Cannabis Phrog in Lawrenceburg and Bardstown.
Big Blue Nation, this is Ramon Harris, and I want everybody to stop by and watch my segment of Wildcat Sports Talk, The Harris Way, Monday nights at 7 p.m. Please stop by, please check it out, let me know what you think. Thank you in advance.
Hey, I'm Brittany, and I love Wildcat Sports Talk because I bleed blue.
We're fans of Wildcat Sports Talks.
So Lit Mobile just sent...
Welcome back into the show here on Wildcat Sports Talk. My name's Adam. Still waiting on Tim to get on here and talk to us tonight. I'm holding it down, though. Holding down the fort. 859-428-8419 is the number to call if you'd like to get on the show. Talk about whatever you want to talk about tonight. We'd be glad to do it. As you saw there, Ramon Harris will be on with the Harris Way in about 30 minutes or so, 7 o'clock. So, looking forward to that as well. So give us a call. Get on the show. We'll talk. We'll talk anything you want to talk about tonight. Whatever. Doesn't matter. If you want to talk The Last Dance, I'm all about that as well. Whatever you want to talk about. We're all about it. So, yeah. Come on in and do that. All right? 859-428-8419. All right. So, a couple of things real quick that I want to remind everyone of. All right? I say this a lot, but we are on iHeartRadio. But I need a lot of you people to head on over and check it out and like it and just get your daily dose of Wildcat Sports Talk. All right? Listen to it. Whatever you might have missed. Go back and listen to some of the other episodes because they're all there. And, I mean, you could go back and listen to some of the ones with like Reggie Hansen, Shigari Aline, Cameron Mills is on there, Braxton Kelly, Courtney Love. We've had all these guests on, and they're all there. And so that's a really great place for you to be able to catch past shows and just kind of get caught up on, you know, all the details. So do that, and I'd be much appreciative because, you know, it helps us when you do. So, all right, and we're just a squirrel trying to get a nut, right? Awesome, cool. Again, we could talk anything you want to talk about. Football is something tonight that has been brought up quite a bit. So I'll go into that for a second. I want to tell you, it's interesting. We did a call-in show like on Friday night, and we had a caller call in talking about Joey Gatewood actually being the front runner that they expect, which is an interesting take because, you know, Joey Gatewood, to me, I would have thought that it would be Terry Wilson's job to lose, and I still think that's the case. But if Joey Gatewood's the front runner, that's interesting because, you know, I've heard a lot of really good things about Joey Gatewood, but I mean the thing is, you know, Terry Wilson is 12-3, so what do you do? That's an interesting dynamic there. So. I don't know what's going on with Tim, folks. I have no idea. I thought he would have been on by now because we had a lot to talk about tonight, and I don't know where he's at. So I can't get a hold of him, and so hopefully we can get him on for the Harris Way. And seeing as there's not a whole lot going on tonight, I'm gonna cut the show a little early. I mean, I just am. But I appreciate you guys tuning in tonight to the show. And being a part of that tonight. Make sure you're sharing us everywhere, and make sure that you stick around at 7 o'clock for the Harris Way. That will be with Ramon Harris. Shane Boyd will be coming on the show tonight, myself, and Tim Brandstetter. So, yeah, we, you know, like I said, it's just a one-man show. I could do it, but, I mean, like, I got to have back-to-back phone calls to make that work. And, you know, that's just... Hey, look, you guys are listening. I get it. We got a lot of people listening. Some people are just kind of scared to call. I understand. It's cool. And wow, there he is. He's finally, as I'm getting ready to close it up. See? Saved by the bell, Tim. Saved by the bell. Where you at, buddy? Nope, can't hear a thing. It sounds terrible. I don't know. I can't hear you. You're muted.
Now can you hear me?
Now I can hear you. Yes.
What's up, Adam? Man, what's going on, buddy? Sorry about being late.
Dude, I was ready to close the show out, man. I just was.
Man, you were doing good, though. I was listening to the first 10 or 12 minutes, and I was like, dude, Adam is doing a great job. He is holding this thing down.
It's hard to do this by yourself, man, especially for 30 minutes, dude. I mean, like...
No doubt, man.
If you have phone calls that are constantly coming in, that's why, you know, if you do that, I could do that all day. I could do that for 4 hours. But, like, you know, man, you can't just banter with yourself for an hour.
I felt so bad for you, man. I really did. But you did a good job. And Big Blue Nation, you guys, if, you know, anybody's tuned in, I appreciate you guys being patient. And I had some family matters I had to attend to today, and it just was no way around it. But I appreciate Adam.
My son got his debut, so there is.
Oh,
that.
Did he? Oh, I missed it. I'll have to go back and watch it, man.
Yeah, he got his debut. My 5-year-old, so he got to get his debut right here on Wildcat Sports Talk.
Hey, that's awesome. Is he the one that's going to be a famous YouTuber?
No, that's
the older one.
Yeah, that's the older one. 5 years old, but I think he wants to be like. I think he told me the other day that he wanted to be like an FBI agent.
Okay, cool.
So
Cool.
we'll see.
That's cool. But man, I want to tell everybody on here that my daughter Taylor Jordan Brandstetter graduated from high school today at South
Who has
Laurel
been
High
on this
School.
show, by the way? She has been
She
on this
has.
shows.
Yes. The one of our Wildcat girls, Taylor. That's my daughter. I want to give her a big shout out. She graduated from high school today, and I bet Adam probably doesn't even realize this because I always just say Taylor, but you know her middle name is Jordan after Michael Jordan.
Oh well, see that's cool. We talked. Listen, I was talking about that the Last Dance. Man, was that not just a more perfect ending last night?
I loved it, man. I loved it. You know, and I was afraid that it was going to end on the last shot, the farewell shot, and that would be it. But then it ended on that, you know, and it gave us some little bit more of afterwards, and I really liked it, man. And when Jordan said that he wished they could have went for a 7th, I was like, oh my goodness, that would have been awesome, man.
Man, I got emotional when he said that, man.
Yeah.
I just did. I mean, you know, because you wished, you know, thinking back on that now, I mean, you know, dude, I could show you. I've got pictures. I have a picture of me in like a Bulls outfit. I did glamour shots. I mean, and, you know, right around that time, it was really cool because the hat that they were wearing at the end, the 98 finals, at the end of that, I've got that hat.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
So it's you know,
That's
like I
awesome,
said,
man.
And what I thought, did you see the takeaway, Tim, that someone had posted on Twitter of the picture of the shot, and in the background there is a kid just above the shot clock, holding up 6. That's awesome.
That was awesome. What I loved was it showed all the people, you know, faces like, oh no, like oh, you know, we're gonna lose, and then the little kid with the Bulls jersey on, like with the arms straight up.
Yeah,
that was awesome too.
Yeah,
but you know what, Adam? You know, when you do talk shows like this, you look for lots of different angles. You know, you look for different ideas and something to talk about. Maybe even some not such popular opinions. And I'm going to give you my not so popular opinion from The Last Dance. And I'm a huge Jordan fan. He's the best that's ever played. He's the GOAT, hands down. There's no debate. I'm not even going to debate it no more. It's petty. It's ridiculous.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But I don't even want to humor people with that debate anymore. But here's my thing, man, and you'll probably disagree with me. And if you do, great. We'll argue about it a little bit. But I was sitting there thinking it, and I was like, wait a minute. Am I really thinking this? Okay, yeah, okay. I believe it. Adam, I've got this little bit inside of me that tells me that, you know how we like to hate is it Jerry Krause? Is Krause the GM?
Yeah.
You know, we like to hate him, and because he destroyed the Bulls and he tore them apart, all that stuff's true. All that's true. You know, I wish he would have done things differently. But with that said, the Utah Jazz, man, were right there. I mean, they were right there. They were that close to taking them to a Game 7, and anything could have happened. It's hard. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get to it. I've been beating around the bush.
Yeah, you have.
It might be him. Krause might be the reason they won that 6th title.
Oh, well, you know.
And you want to know what? Do you know what I was getting at? Do you know,
why
what
you're getting at because of the motivation behind it.
Yeah, I mean, you label it The Last Dance at the beginning of the season. You say, "Hey, go 82-0," and you're still not coming back. And I kept hearing during that documentary, Adam, guys like Jordan saying, you know, this and that and this and that, but we knew it was our last dance. But we knew it was the last dance. It was the last one. And I kept thinking, do you think at some time they might have lost if they didn't have that motivation?
I don't know, man.
I mean, because they were definitely playing with that, you know, with that on their shoulder, man.
The thing is, and I thought about this too, and I told you this last night, if Jordan doesn't hit that shot, I don't think they win. I think they lose, and I think they lose Game 7.
Pippen was not good, man. His back was killing him, and I don't know if he would have been available for a Game 7.
I honestly, and I think Jordan, it's funny because, like, you know, when they're talking about that shot, and they're talking about, you know, Rodman is sitting there going, we all knew he was taking the shot. We knew it.
What was funny was we were just going down the court. We're just getting in our spot. We got a seat, front row seat. We're just going to watch it.
Yeah, it's great.
That was great.
It's great because you see it and you go, you know, what if, like, he doesn't hit that? I mean, what if he doesn't hit that shot? But in his mind, honestly, man, I know he had to be thinking, I don't want Game
Dude.
7. I don't want any part of
Yeah,
Game 7.
no, he did not
This is
want a Game
not
7.
happening.
No way. He knew it. Like he knew. Like you said, you told me. You said Jordan knew he didn't want a Game 7. And man, think about the argument of the GOAT argument. Now, if he misses and they lose in Game 7, man, we really got our hands full with those Braun lovers then. I mean, my goodness. They still would have been wrong, but it would have been a lot better argument.
Did you hear what I said earlier about the Wizards?
No, I missed that part.
So the crazy thing that I did a little bit of research, and do you know that when the Wizards, and he went to the Wizards in 2001, he did that with the sole purpose of donating his salary to the September 11th victims.
Wow, I didn't catch that.
His love of basketball brought him back. And, they didn't even talk about that last night, which, by the way, would have been a great thing to just throw in his character, by the way.
Really? Yeah.
But the thing is, this is the last dance. This is not his airness, like you said last night.
Yeah,
but the thing,
I did say that, yeah.
But I don't know.
One of the biggest takeaways for me, Adam, was
my dad, of course, he wouldn't lose Game 7. I don't know, Dad.
I said that last night.
I know, but with Pippen hurt and it being in Utah, the odds are stacked against him to lose it because they'd even said it himself that it just doesn't happen. If the Game 7 is on the road, the road team very rarely wins it. Very rarely.
You're right, and I want to say thank you, Jason Stone. I appreciate that comment, man. That means a lot. But, yeah, Adam, the odds would have been stacked against them in a Game 7, but my goodness, I obviously wouldn't bet against Jordan. If we could take a time machine, go back, and there was a Game 7, you can't bet against him because he probably would have had 70 points or something ridiculous and still ended on a last-second shot or something crazy.
Hey, Twitch viewer out there. Twitch viewer, thank you for tuning in tonight. Thank you. Make sure you're sharing this among all your Twitch brotherhood.
Yes, share it.
So we would much appreciate it. And we are, by the way, Tim, we're live on YouTube, we're live on Periscope, we're live on Twitch, we're live on Twitter, we're live on Facebook, we're everywhere.
That's awesome, man. I love it. We got to give everybody, no matter what platform they're on, a chance to watch us, man. There's no excuse to say, hey, I don't get that or I don't get this. If you don't get none of the things that we're on, then you're probably not in social media.
Yeah, because we're everywhere. We're on iHeart, iTunes, Spotify, you name it, we're everywhere. So,
and we love all our followers. We say that a lot, and I beat it in the ground, but we do. We love everybody that watches the show. We appreciate their support. We couldn't do it without them. Please, guys, please. I see a lot of people watching that are not hitting the like button or sharing it. They're watching it, but they're just kind of kicked back, laid back, relaxed. Hit that share button, put it on your profile for us, guys. That really helps us out a lot.
It does, big time. So here's something kind of cool, folks. I'm gonna let the cat out of the bag because I think he would want me to do this.
Okay.
So, well, actually, Tim, I'll just tell you. So this is just between me and you.
Okay. I won't say nothing.
So don't tell anybody.
No, I got you.
But Ramon Harris, his birthday is next Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
So, for his birthday, on the show tonight, he's doing a giveaway. And the way it's going to work is it will be between now and next week. I don't know the details, but all I know is that he said, and I quote, I got to go look in my closet for something.
No,
yes.
We didn't. No, yes. We didn't. Are we eligible?
No, we're not. So,
oh man, that is
I'm
awesome.
telling you, if you want some UK memorabilia,
oh my goodness, guys,
at 7:00 tonight, you had better be listening to the Harris Way, which comes up here in about 20 minutes.
Crazy,
yeah. So,
dude, I am stoked about that, man.
Yeah,
because I don't know if you're this way or not, but I don't have anything. But I'll be honest with you, I've always thought how cool it would be to have something personal from a UK player. Like
dude,
something they wore. My goodness.
Yeah, so you don't know what he's going to pull out, all right? You have no idea. So,
wow.
And I don't either. He hasn't told me. But I'm telling you, folks, you want to be a part of this.
Yes, definitely.
So bad. Now, there's going to be some stuff you're going to be required to do, all right? So don't get lazy on us. Let's do this.
It's worth it. It'll be worth it.
Because whatever it is, I promise you're going to want it because it's one of a kind. you're going to be able to say, I have this, and this is from Ramon Harris.
Yeah. This was part of the UK program. I mean, it was
So,
there. Wow.
You want this. All right, trust me. So, again, let's roll. Let's do this. So, tonight, the Harris Way, that comes up in about 20 minutes. We'll be getting off of this show in about 10. So, in the meantime, 859-428-8419. That is the number to call to get into the show tonight. As I was getting ready to wrap this thing up, he comes in and Saved by the Bell.
Man, you carried us. You did the first half, and I had to come in
and we had like 5 viewers the whole time. But you know,
kept it going, man. Hey, that's the deal. Adam, we said this when the season ended. We knew there wasn't going to be as many viewers during the off season, but you know what? We're not letting that stop us, man. If 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5 people are on here, we're going to talk. We're going to let them, because here's the thing, Adam. We both know that people watch it after it's live too.
Right, and the guests are coming back on the show tomorrow. Don't worry. Not tomorrow, Wednesday.
Wednesday, yeah.
The guests are coming back. DeMario Ford, if you remember him, had the big touchdown in 2006 Music City Bowl against Clemson. Had a couple of those. So,
Yeah, big time player, man. A very, very good athlete. Had some concussion issues and stuff that he had to work through during his time, and maybe he can talk to us a little bit about that too, Adam, about the hardships of football and how it's not easy, man. It's a tough sport. So,
yeah, for sure. So call the Cannabis Phrog Hotline tonight. Get in those calls one last time. Let's do.
Give us a call.
Let's do a call or two right here at the end. 859-428-8419. We'd be happy to do it. If you want to call, go ahead and call. I'll leave the number up. We're going to take a quick break, kind of gather some thoughts here, and then we'll be back to wrap this thing up and take those calls. Again, 859-428-8419 is the number to call. Tim, thank you for finally making it into the show.
I'm excited, man. I'm glad I did. Give us a call, guys.
Cannabis Phrog, your one-stop shop in everything CBD, from creams to skincare, hair care products, dog treats, and their CBD oil is absolutely the best around. It's made fresh in small batches from freshly CO2 extracted hemp grown right here in Kentucky. Check them out online at CannabisPhrog.com. That's spelled with a PH, CannabisPhrog.com. Use promo code CATS for an extra 15% off and a free gift. That's Cannabis Phrog in Lawrenceburg and Bardstown.
Have you been in an accident? Need legal help? Contact Gambrell & Wilder Attorneys at Law. They remind you to drive safe and arrive alive. They're located at 115 Virginia Avenue in Pineville, Kentucky. Just give them a call, 606-337-5015. Truck or car, wreck injuries, work injuries, they've got you covered. 606-337-5015. You can find them online at GambrellWilderLaw.com.
Welcome back into Wildcat Sports Talk. My name's Adam. We got Tim.
I was going to say, I'm Tim. What's up?
He finally decides to show up.
Finally.
I'm going to give you a hard time the rest of the show. So
yeah, man. Well, man, you put together a good performance and you kept the team going there to the first half. So I might have to give you Gambrell & Wilder Player of the Game or something.
That'd be great, man. I'd appreciate that. Actually, honestly, man, I want a banner, so I won't accept anything less.
Well, we'll work on that. We'll see what we can do.
That's exactly right. Again, thank you guys for tuning into the show tonight.
Call, just say hi. You don't have to have a question. Yeah. Just call us and say hi. What's up? Show us some support, guys.
We'll pull the question out of you. I mean, that's right. How.
Yeah, call and show us some support. Tell us you love the show, or we're you don't love the show. Whatever you want to tell us, just call us and we'll talk. We'll talk about it. Did you get a chance to talk a little bit about the UK news, the sad, unfortunate, whatever you want to call it, news of the UK cheerleading program? I guess you were talking about that a little bit.
Yeah, we talked a little bit about that. I kind of wanted you to kind of go into some detail on that because you know a little bit about it more than I do.
Well, man, I had it in front of me. I don't have like exact all the details in front of me, but I know. I mean, there was a few different things. I think 3 different things the way they categorized them. But apparently, Adam, there was one heck of a party out on Cumberland Lake. Or yeah,
All right.
yeah, on Cumberland.
We got a call coming in.
All right, good deal.
Hey, you're on with Wildcat Sports Talk. Who is this? Hello, buddy. You are on. I can't hear you, but you are on.
Is anybody out there? What's up?
Hello.
Uh-oh, I hear somebody. Oh, I heard them hang up. Call back.
Yeah, couldn't
Call
hear you.
back. Don't give up. Never give up. Call back. But yeah, Adam, apparently there was one heck of a party there with the Kentucky cheerleaders, and they were out, man, on the lake and doing some basket spins or basket
Hey, do we have you
tosses.
now?
Hey, how you doing, boys?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Sounds like Big John.
I was just checking in with you and seeing how y'all was doing today.
Thanks for calling, Big John.
We're hanging in and holding on, buddy.
How you doing, Tim?
Hey, man, doing good, buddy. Doing good. I was a little late to the show and finally got on here, but, man, things are opening back up, John. You got to be happy about that, man.
Yeah, it is. And what about this UK cheerleading scandal thing, man?
Buddy, that's what I was just getting ready to talk about, man. Apparently there was a really big wild party, man, like you'd watch on a movie or something, College Gone Wild or something.
We missed the memo, didn't we, boys?
Yeah. That's right. That's right, John. Apparently, man, there was some alcohol involved, and you know what happens when alcohol gets involved, John. Clothes come off and all kinds of crazy things happen.
I was thinking about this today. This ain't just Kentucky, though. Like, this happens everywhere in college campuses.
Yeah.
But Kentucky was just the one that got caught.
Yeah, well, the thing is, though, that, objectively, and I understand, whatever, but, I mean, just because it happens doesn't mean we have to ignore it. I mean, the thing is punishments need to be handed down for stuff like this.
Yeah.
There's no 2 ways about it. It's wrong, and it should be handled. And I'm glad the university took a stand and said, we're not going to accept this crap. So, I get it.
They did, and I'm thankful for Mitch Barnhart because, without Mitch Barnhart, we probably don't get Calipari. We don't get Stoops. I mean, a lot of people rag on Mitch Barnhart, but I feel like, I even did it at the beginning, but to what he's done with this program, the volleyball team, the cheerleading squad, basketball, I mean, we got a really good university with athletics.
There's no doubt about that. Yeah, he's done a good job, and this is one of those things. I mean, they were going to make an example out of him. They put their foot down, and John, the bad thing, man, and Adam, I'll say this, both of you guys, the bad thing is, man, look at that program, how untouched it's been, how that's the gold standard. If you want to talk about a gold standard, look at how many championships, national championships, that the cheerleading teams won over the years, man. It's almost a given every year they're going to win it. And, you hate to see it because, those coaches are good. They know what they're doing. So I worry about it, man. I hope they get some good people back in there to keep that thing rolling.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
And, and another thing, I had a Louisville fan talk to me today. He was like, well, you know what? It sucks to be you. I said, well, you have no room to talk either. Like, just because, Kentucky got found guilty. I mean, Louisville had prostitutes in there.
For one, but the thing is why would Louisville fans even say that? Because, I mean, honestly, what we did, what the cheerleading squad did is okay, yes, it's bad, but, like, for one, it's not our basketball program. For two, we're not paying players. I mean, come on.
Exactly right.
Rent free in our heads, don't you, boys?
I think we live rent free in their heads. That's true. Exactly right.
Yeah, because every time something happens to UK, they mention it. It's like, oh, Kentucky, something happened to Kentucky. But if it's another school, they don't say a word about it.
That's exactly right,
But
man.
if it's Kentucky, it's all because, in my opinion, it's all because of Patino.
Oh yeah,
Patino used to coach at UK, and that has a lot to do with it.
for sure, for sure.
So, what else you got for us tonight, John? Anything else, man?
Check on you. We're under a tornado watch until 9 o'clock tonight, so I just wanted to get on here before, you know.
Hey, John, hey man, while we got you on that topic, go ahead and give us the weather report for tonight. The John Hammond's weather report.
Well, I don't really know. We're under a tornado watch until 9 o'clock, especially for Laurel and Knox. The other counties, I have no idea. I'm not your weatherman. I'm just I was just reading bits and pieces of what was happening on the bottom screen of CBS.
Oh,
Well, that
man,
last one come through Barberville was scary, John.
Yeah, it tore up my dog's house. Actually, it tore up a little bit of our back porch too. So we're trying to do some remodeling on our back porch as well right now. It's been a lot to deal with the last couple of weeks.
It's been rough, buddy. Well, hopefully tonight's storm just blows on by.
That's right.
We do. And I just want to say to you all out there listening to Wildcat Sports Hotline, keep listening to Tim and Adam. They're really good. They're great guys, and they're trying their best to make this something big. And I believe it's going that way. And just keep on supporting them. Go Cats!
Well, thank you,
All right.
John.
Thanks, buddy. Well, so there
Always
you have it,
good to
folks.
hear. Always good to hear from John, Adam.
All right, so here in just a few minutes, we got to get over there, man. It's time. We are going to be talking with Ramon Harris as he starts and kicks off the Harris Way.
You don't want to miss it tonight, guys. You don't want to miss it. Make sure you stay tuned. Be going live with Ramon Harris.
That's right, and we want to take your calls during that as well, and he wants to talk to you. What other show is going to hook you up with former players that you can just talk to? And by the way, Shane Boyd's coming on tonight, and he's agreed to take calls and answer some of your calls too.
Oh,
so,
yes.
Boom! 859-428-8419. Save the number. We'll be back in just about 8 minutes to broadcast the Harris Way. Thank you guys so much.
Go Big Blue.